Roll call, please.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Here.
Mr. Condit?
Here.
Mr. Molina?
Here.
Mr. Silverston?
Here.
Mr. Walter?
I'm here tonight, thank you.
Approval of meeting minutes for November 12th, 2013. Move to approve.
Second,
Roll call.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes. Amendments to the agenda.
Yes, I have two, Mr. Molina. Resolution 70, 2013, a resolution to request that the Summit County Fiscal Officer make an advance payment of tax funds for tax year 2013, payable in 2014, to the Village of Reminderville Fiscal Office and declaring an emergency. The second one is resolution number 71, 2013. A resolution authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement to remove from the village condemnation list the residents located at 3463 Ensign Cove, Reminderville, Ohio.
Second. Roll call.
Ask for a discussion on that before the roll call. This is the one I spoke to you, 71 is the one I spoke to you about. The 10,000 is going to be put into escrow account, and I would ask that it be passed by emergency tonight so we can, time is of the essence. We want to make sure he's making good headway on this prior to the end of the year in the event that we have to really scramble to get this house demolished. I'm sorry.
We will do that. Roll call, please.
Mr. Molina?
Yes.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Walter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes. We'll go into the mayor's report.
I'm going to yield my time to the Honorable Mr. Engineer.
Uh-oh.
And if just want to touch base on the 5-year plan, so.
Real quick, about your plan, let me just go over it, and you can, and there's maps attached that show the breakdown of how we're gonna attack the village. It also signifies some of the public works that we're gonna go after over the next 5 years. I think it's best that you take your time to really read through it, so that at the next meeting we can really sit down and discuss it, and you can have your input if there's additional work you would see. Other than that, I really think you should read over, and I think you can get a real good feel for what we think as our next game plan. Nautilus is coming along well. We are working through that, and they'll hopefully have that completed by the end of the year. And they'll shut down and come back in the spring, and they'll start working on the roadway.
Are these streets sweeping every night?
They are keeping very clean. I keep tabs go down there. We have inspector on making sure they're keeping the roads clean, yes. Other than that, we are trying to work through, there is going to be a decent change order for Maryland due to some real headaches that came about, such as the road not being in the right of way, we had to move the road over. A lot of additional storm work that we had planned on doing, but we had to work through due to the pipe side. As you know, when we took a guess at the dollars to do it, we hadn't even had the plans designed. You know, Clean Water requested a few additional things. So we're working through it, and we'll be going back to Clean Water for some additional funding. But the quantities are just there now. I'm trying to break down specifically so you can see, you know, there's just additional cost to move the road over, additional storm was put in. So we can explain it all to you exactly where every dollar was spent. But it went well and everything's done, so.
How far are you talking?
Huh?
How far does it have to be moved over?
It's already been moved over.
Well, I know, are you talking, how far was it moved over?
It was by the south end of the road without a right.
About
So it had
10
to
feet?
go almost 20 foot.
20 foot, was that far? When you go down, if you go down Maryland, you'll see it jogs this way.
Wow.
Just as you drive by.
Right. Yeah.
So I'll break it down, and really take some time on it, you know, and hopefully, the same with the 5-year cap, look it over, get a feel, and then we'll really discuss it. Even if you want to have a meeting, a separate meeting.
While we're on that subject, Cart, could you send a letter out to Oster?
Have I?
Can you?
Yes, I can.
Because they told us for
Months.
2 months that they were gonna give us the $149,000 they owe us. We're getting towards the end of the year.
Do you have, you always send it to Tom, right?
Yeah.
Do you have his address and stuff? You can email me tomorrow.
Sure.
Could you, is it 149 even? If you have an, if
I
you have
have
an
the- I
exact
have the-
figure, that would be fine. Put it through, it's nice.
Nothing that I know has happened on the storm on 4-5. No idea.
What about the stuff they were supposed to do today, so we could plow by 5, you know, it snowed way before 5?
I'm gonna check it in
Okay.
the morning.
And John is okay with that if they mounted up?
Yes.
2 manholes.
But we'll have to keep it laid up and everything, so it'll be okay, but,
The mounting it, the only thing it does is protect the manhole, not the plow.
well, the plow won't hit it, so it won't damage the manhole, but it won't nearly be able to serve, you know, to clean it as good as it needs to be. So, that was another promise he had to pay, but he
Okay. Good?
Good.
Mr. Carpenter?
I have nothing in addition to what I said about ordinance, or resolution 71, but I would like to say the lights out front look nice. That was kind of nice driving in here and seeing those.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Didn't even see it.
Oh my Lord! Did you see that sign about the blind crossing? It's against the light.
I was thinking about my computer.
God, they looked at, whoever put those up did a nice job. It's nice to see.
Thanks. Deborah?
I have two things. With Mr. Silverston's help, I was able to install the new computer, the desktop in my office. So the new software is up to date with the new computer, so. And then the second thing is, I know some of you have already heard this, but in case you have not, the village's Standard & Poor's credit rating increased by 4 notches last week, so pretty good news.
We
It's
are
a pretty big deal.
AA minus.
And I only made a couple
Stable.
copies for you to share.
Oh, you're right there.
AA minus with stable outlook.
Did you see?
On the back, I made a copy of an explanation of what the credit ratings actually mean. You want to take a look at that? But from what I hear, the going up 4 notches is pretty uncommon, so that was good news.
Especially in this economy.
Thank you, Deborah. Chief Buck,
No report.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Work on Nautilus. Why do we not have anyone in your department controlling traffic?
I think because they put the road closed signs up, they were actually supposed to limit the traffic, period.
Because it gets pretty hairy with buses in the afternoon. I don't know if you just want to have somebody monitor it one day after school goes back on Monday.
All right.
But wherever, you know, like they were working at the end of Skippers today. And there's no one
Pretty sure we
telling
have
who to go.
officers in there, I think there's allowance in there.
No, it wasn't the other day when you know it.
No, he's saying that it's in their contract. I'll talk with Gene about it, we'll figure it out.
Okay, thank you.
Chief, I have a question for you about school buses. I've been going out of the development about 9 o'clock. There's a couple of buses that are picking up kids. And then they take off and they've still got their flashers going, and they'll have their flashers going.
They're
for
stopped,
100
they're red light flashers?
The red light
Yeah.
flashers, it's 150, 200 feet before they go off. And everybody's all over the place.
If they're the new buses, they're automatic. If they're the old buses, it's the driver of the bus isn't taking them off.
You've seen it too, then, too.
Yeah, I saw it, yesterday morning, it was about 8 o'clock when I was coming out there. And, he stopped at, Ensign, and then I was way back, and, like, takes off, he's by me, he's still got the red lights flashing, and you're like, do I go, or do I wait? You know, it's like,
Thanks, Chief.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
yeah,
You're chasing.
where the fire chief, he just left us.
Chief Plunkett,
Fu Man
I
Park.
think somebody called him over.
Architectural Board of Review.
We had no meeting this month, it was canceled.
Planning and Zoning,
No meeting.
Board of Zoning Appeals. Finance.
Finance recommended payments in the amount of $328,125.04. Majority of that was Twinsburg Township's portion of the JED. Our next meeting will be 6:30 before the next council meeting. The 10th or something like that. That's all.
Thanks, Tom. Cable,
No report.
Communications.
Communications, next meeting is Monday, December 2nd at 7 o'clock up here.
Mark. Long-term community development.
No report.
Recreation.
We will have our tree lighting ceremony, our first annual tree lighting ceremony this Saturday at 6, beginning at 6 by serving hot chocolate and cookies. At about 6:10, we're gonna have live with Al. Al and some carolers are gonna come up and sing. 6:30 approximately, Santa is scheduled to arrive for photo ops and just hobnobbing with the crowd. And then just before 7, we'll do a countdown to the lighting. And I want to thank the volunteers that helped. Walt, I see you were out there in the cold, putting
Where
up.
were you?
I was sleeping. No, I had to work, so that's why I sent my wife in my place.
It looks great.
Yeah, so thanks for your hard work on that. The Santa delivery will be December 14th, starting at 2. The toy drop-off is December 5th from 6 to 8. And that is all.
Thank you.
And I don't know what happened to that apartment sign, but good riddance to that
It
thing.
kind of disappeared.
A little better. I think it looks great.
And Lights Out for Hunger, December 18th.
I'm sorry, I don't have that.
He's telling you.
I don't know. But I don't have that flyer. I thought you were trying to get me to confirm
The
it.
drug mart and Hooks,
I saw a drug march.
they hang it.
Yeah.
Good. The Hooks is gonna talk to Mike. And if I can get a few minutes before the lighting
Sure.
of the roundabout, just to mention it to the crowd, I appreciate it.
Probably get your picture with Santa too.
Or small.
Santa that way.
Records,
No report, Stacy.
seniors.
Seniors Christmas lunch is at Paws on December 10th at 1 o'clock. And that is the last event of the year. That's all.
And Jed.
JED meets Tuesday the 3rd at 7 o'clock at the Township Hall.
Okay, table legislation remains tabled. Ordinance 28/2013, an ordinance approving the editing and inclusion of certain ordinances as part of the various component codes of the codified ordinance of Reminderville, Ohio, and declaring an emergency. Resolution 60/2013, a resolution to accept the recommendation of the Planning and Zoning Commission to approve the lighting plan for the Liberty Ledges subdivision, phases 1 and 2, third reading. Resolution 64/2013, a resolution to authorize and direct the village engineer to design and prepare the construction documents for the Regatta Trail Waterline Replacement Project pursuant to the agreement with the City of Cleveland Division of Water, and to thereafter proceed with the bidding process, second reading. Resolution 67-2013, a resolution in support of accepting for dedication certain private streets located in the Crossing subdivision pursuant to the procedures set forth in the codified ordinances of the Village of Reminderville, section 1119.01F, first reading. Resolution 68-2013, a resolution to commission Jaeger as canine officer with the Village of Reminderville Police Department and declaring an emergency. Resolution 69-2013, a resolution to accept the resignation from the Reminderville Police Department and revoke the police commission of William Lepla and declaring an emergency. Resolution 70-2013, a resolution to request that the Summit County Fiscal Officer make an advanced payment of tax funds for the tax year 2013 payable in 2014 to the Village of Reminderville Fiscal Office and declaring an emergency. Resolution 71-2013, a resolution authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an agreement to remove from the village condemnation list the residents located at 3463 Ensign Cove, Reminderville, Ohio. And we will do that by emergency. Old business. New business.
December 7th, Stacy's putting it together. December 7th, we're going to have a appreciation dinner at 4 o'clock at Hooks for anybody that's on committees, for them and their spouse.
Any other new business?
Motion to adjourn.
Anybody, second?
Nobody wants to.
Second.
Roll call on adjournment.
Mr. Silverston?
Yes.
Mr. Welter?
Yes.
Mr. DeCarlo?
Yes.
Mr. Condit?
Yes.
Mr. Molina.
Yes.
Take 5 minutes real quick.
No.